In this video, I'm going to show you how to get Zai Trustee's Gearglider mount, which is this one over here. Pretty much it's a recolor of the same Gearglider mount that you get in many instances. The base plate where I'm standing on right now is the only thing that's really different. It's just like a different color. Now, originally this was supposed to take 3 weeks to get, but there is a little bit of a cheat code that you can use with a macro to get it all in one go if you wanted to. I'll show you how to do that in this video. As a quick reminder, this is this mount over here that is acquired within the War Within, more specifically from the Manaforge Omega raid in Koresh. And in order to get it, you will have to buy the 3 items, these cartel items, Deal Cartel Ba, Deal Cartel Om, Deal Cartel Zo. You can use one of them per week. And when you use it, it will make a lootable cache available within the raid that you can loot. Previously in last week, we did the BA one. I'll show you quickly on screen what we did. So for the first one, Cartel BA, I'm going to go ahead and use it for this week. This activates a buff on my screen here. You can see here it lasts until the end of the week. So in this case, it's 5 days until the next reset for me. And then I'm going to go to my raid finder and I'm going to queue for the first wing. Essentially, we have to loot the dead drop for this one right after the first boss, Plexus Sentinel. So I'm going to queue the LFR and we're going to go straight into this one. So after you kill the first boss, you're going to proceed to the next area just before you use the teleporter, and you don't want to rush and use the teleporter. You want to wait. So from here, you're going to head down there and you're going to go past this enemy down the right-hand pathway. So after you defeat the ad and you go down the right pathway like this, you'll see just before the teleporter on the left-hand side, you should find an item that you can loot over here. As you can see just in front of me, it's going to be on this side over here where this druid is standing. We're going to go ahead and pick this item up. This will give you the Cartel Ba cipher, which you can sell. You don't need it. As long as you've picked it up, you've collected one of the dead drops. Now, somebody commented on my previous video saying that I could just make a macro. And in this macro, it basically says /use space deal Cartel Ba, and then on a new line, the same one, but for the Cartel Om, and then for Cartel Zo. And this allows you to use all of the cartel things in 1 week. So I'll go ahead and I'll try it and see if it works. We currently have 2 in our bags right now, and if we go ahead and we use this, it actually does work. It uses both of them at once. So you can actually use this macro if you want to risk it. If it does fail, the worst that happens is that you have to buy another deal cartel item. So you can make this macro in order to get all of the buffs at once. And if you got the Cartel Ba one, all you got to do is get the Zo one and the Om one, which are from the same raid finder wing. So opening up our group finder, we go to raid finder. And then for raids, we're just going to search for the Monsters of the Sands for the Manaforge Omega raids. The Zo cache will be before the Forge Weaver Araz boss, and the Om cache will be right after Fractalus at the end of the wing. So let me go ahead and queue. As soon as you load into the raid finder wing, or if you do find yourself in the normal raid, you're going to go to this location over here. As the door opens, you're going to go through these mobs over here. After you defeat these mobs, you're going to go to the back right outside here. And when you make your way to this location, you're going to go to the right where it says Monavent Aphis is where you will find the first one to pick up, the first item. You can already see it in the distance as I hover over it. It's there. But we're going to go ahead and kill this mob first. Now, before you take the teleport, you're going to go ahead and you're going to stand and you're going to walk on this little wall thing over here like this. There we go. Jump up. And you're going to walk to this side. As you can see on the map where I am right now, you're going to walk here. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to loot this item over here. So pick that up, and that will be the one for Zo. We'll then proceed to Fractalus. Once you make it to the final boss in this raid wing, Fractalus, you will have to complete and beat him first before you're going to proceed behind this building over here to this location where my cursor is. After the boss is defeated, you're going to go up the ramp over here. You can go either through the building, around it, it's fine. As long as you don't go into the middle section over here, you're just going to go ahead around it like this. In LFR, you can't even go down there, so it doesn't even matter. You just have to go through here like this, around to this side. On the map, this is going to be right at this location, and this is where you'll see on the stone, on this rock, is where you can find the Cartel Om dead drop, where you can pick it up. And in my case, I will have picked up all 3 dead drops, which means I can leave this group. And now if I make my way to Shadow Point, the entrance of where the Manaforge raid is hosted, so right over here at this location, to the left of the staircase, there's an NPC who will have a quest above their head. You're going to go ahead and interact with it. And you should see there is a Someone Like Me quest. And this is going to give you the toy as well as Zai Trustee's Gearglider mount. So now you can use the Cartel Transmorpher, which will give you the costume appearance of this over here. And that is how you can get the Zai Trustee's Gearglider mount. I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you so much for watching.